Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to be long-winded today, but there are a lot of actions by superheroes that many people look up to, and God damn it, they're disappointing their fans. I love the way she started out the show with the thing like she was breastfeeding. That was so hood rich.
That was hard.
I don't know if y'all agree with me. I think she acts all the time. And I think that she could go into, I really do. I think that she could go into acting. She did a great job in Barbershop 17 or whatever it was. Excited?
It was so black and not black at the same time. Like, and I feel like it progressively gets like that.
New BET Awards, new BET Hip Hop Awards. VMAS. I'm telling you.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm not understanding that comparison. You don't have to explain that one.
Everybody shows me it's genuine, it's beautiful, and that's something that God give me that you can't buy, bitch.
Baller alert!
The dream is real.
Get up, get up, get up.
It's about to go down. Newsflash.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Slacking on your pimpin', turn it up.
You know, if you're gonna shoot, you better shoot straight, because a wounded animal is the worst thing you can deal with.
Facts.
Welcome to the Baller Alert Show, featuring your lifestyle specialist, Kitty Burns, with Sue Solo and Ferrari Simmons.
The dream
is real. Word to Nicki Minaj going on everybody in the industry. Oh, sorry. It's the Kenny Burns show. It's the lifestyle specialist, Kenny Burns, and this is the Baller Alert Show.
It's the kid Ferrari Simmons.
Your favorite Ethiopian Sue Solo.
I just made something up. Sue Solo. Shit. That's the intro to.
That's kind of hard.
Okay, great. That is actually.
I feel like it's happened before, though.
Sue Solo.
You've actually done that before. I just don't think you realize it.
I did it before?
Yes. Maybe I'm sorry. Maybe that's just why I'm not surprised. But
DJ also in the building. Give it up for DJ also.
My fellow Ethiopian is in the building.
She got a little jump shot too.
She's fresh. I don't know what her toes look like, but she got some Jordan 1s.
Kenny loves toes. Good looking toes. He loves good looking toes.
Love toes.
He appreciates good looking feet.
Appreciation of the
all right, guys. All right.
The toes that are manicured. How was your weekend, and how's life, guys? Talk to me. I'm excited.
Mine was good. My day job had a big concert this weekend.
Street 45, 945.
Yeah, Street
Fest, right?
Lit. Yeah, super lit.
Your nephew called you a couple times.
Yeah, man. He called me day of. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Already there, like dealing with the
terrible how you did your nephew. He was crying and shit. It's cool.
No, he wasn't.
He was not. No.
That man was not crying. Yeah, he definitely was not crying.
How was yours? Beautiful.
My weekend was great. I was in Charlotte, hosted my friend Paris Pullen's birthday party.
Oh, you was in Charlotte? I just love Charlotte.
Yep, I was there Saturday. We were at a SMG studio movie girl. No, I was there Saturday. So his birthday party was at the spot in the Epicenter, and then Charlotte was
Charlotte looks different when it's not CIAA. Like
Charlotte is I like it when it's not CIAA. I actually enjoyed myself a lot more.
You're a hater.
I like it.
Historically black colleges don't do that.
No, I'm not.
You are. I love black people everywhere.
Me
all
too.
Over the place.
I don't like Atlanta when it's crazy when people out here
you turn up for a living.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I like us. I like what we got going on. Like Charlotte, I was able to appreciate the people of Charlotte more because it was them.
Right.
When it's CIAA, it's so many other people. I just felt like we were
super slow when I was there. It's like, what's going on?
It's just regular. That's how Charlotte is. Charlotte nice and smooth.
Big shout to everybody
downtown,
in Charlotte.
Nice and clean. Like,
I don't know how they're gonna host.
Yeah, downtown is really nice.
Weekend. I do not know how that's gonna happen. All-Star Weekend.
All-Star Weekend's in Charlotte. Super Bowl is in Atlanta. Hey,
Atlanta's about to be popping.
Super Bowl weekend, you better start booking me now. I'm DJing. I'm not hosting nothing.
God,
DJ.
Promote yourself, why don't you? Rari the DJ is for hire, y'all.
You know what? That would be the name. Rari the DJ.
Oh, see, I be coming up with shit in my city.
Rari the DJ.
What is going on? Because he said that like 2-3 episodes ago.
He said DJ Rari. Not Rari.
No, he said a couple of things.
No, he didn't say that.
I think we were talking and just ran over.
As long as I get my credit, I'm fine. Whatever y'all want to call it. I like Rari the DJ. I like Rari the DJ.
Rari the DJ.
That's kind of fresh.
That's hard. Nobody goes by that either.
A big shout out to the Wheeler Wildcats, y'all. Wheeler Wildcats, my son's school. We won the AEBL championship this weekend. It's the AEBL.
Okay.
It's at AEBL Hoops. Dope dope brothers putting it on. It's a Nike
some
event.
fine brothers putting it on,
And
ladies.
I will say this, man, like it was live. There's a big viral clip right now. Put on the screen, Caesar. Lou Will breaking someone's ankles.
Hey, put it on the screen, Lou.
He broke someone's ankles.
He broke the ankles. But let me tell you this. Lou was so gracious enough. After we won the chip, he was in the locker room, had to come use the bathroom or something. I was like, Lou, you got something to say to the babies? He came through, he said, oh, Willa Wildcats? And he went on, like, I'm talking about, I was like, oh, I didn't even know he had some real preacher qualities
that boy
going
Lou
on.
from the north side, Gwinnett, what's up?
Yes, love
Oh, is that? I did not know that.
They won the
North
chip.
Side.
They beat Mike Scott and them team.
Yeah.
And won the chip. 2 for the NBA Pro version or whatever. Yeah, love that whole energy. I was in there, they was treating me like the OG that I am. You know what I'm talking about?
Back on the screen.
Yeah, he broke them ankles. Yeah, he broke them ankles, Jack.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited for them. What else happened to me? It's nothing. Okay, great. And now it's time for In Case You Missed It.
Just in case you missed it.
Just in case I don't make it home tonight. It was the Barbies that got me for my comment.
The Barbs.
Oh yeah, they gonna
What does Nicki Minaj call her? They're just called the Barbs.
Barbies. Yeah.
Man.
The Barbies.
Her little monsters.
We already told y'all that
First
she's
of
the
all-
best female artist of all time, rap artist of all time. That's my opinion. I think Nicki Minaj, I will say it again, I think Nicki Minaj is one of the best female artists of all time. We said that, but she going off. But first, I just want to start the In Case You Missed It segment off by saying, are the VMAs something to watch these days? Like, I was not excited. I was not excited. I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know about it. That's how
Yeah, I'm not into the VMAs anymore.
I'm always excited about
You were excited?
It was so black and not black at the same time. Like, and I feel like it progressively gets like that.
New BET Awards, new BET Hip Hop Awards. VMAs. I'm telling you.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm
What
not
you say?
understanding that comparison.
It's lit.
You gonna have to explain that one.
No.
No, really, please now.
Elaborating for.
Okay,
we don't understand.
Because they will
excited
fry
to
your
watch that.
ass. Is
I'm
why
just
we
more
won't
excited to watch
elaborate.
that.
I just don't understand. I
Okay,
didn't
great.
understand.
But the VMAs, I don't think are that that important. But the things that happened on last night's VMAs were rather disturbing. Let's start with Madonna's tribute to the late great Aretha Franklin. What'd you say?
You mean Madonna's speech?
Very BET-ish, isn't it? But go ahead.
Oh my God.
What?
Madonna, Rari, gave a tribute to the Queen of Soul.
Who?
By talking about her goddamn self.
Aretha Franklin.
Said her name one time.
Aretha Louise Franklin changed the course of my life. Some skinny ass white girl is gonna come up here and belt out a song by one of the greatest soul singers that ever lived. I said, bitch, I'm Madonna. In 1984, this is where the first VMAs were. And on my way down, I lost a shoe, and my dress flew up, and my butt was exposed. After the show, my manager said my career was over. I left for Paris, but I came back a few months later because I had not earned the luxury life I was living. I wanted to write my own songs and be a musician, not a puppet. I needed to go back home and learn to play guitar, and that's exactly what I did. And the rest is history. None of this would have happened, could have happened, without Our Lady of Soul. RESPECT.
I'm confused. What was Madonna's point? What was she trying to
She
accomplish?
wanted people to give her flowers while she was still alive.
Madonna wanted that.
Yeah, Madonna wanted her flowers.
But do you realize
Well, she
she's
wants
already
that every
fucked up
year
the
that
Prince
she
one?
gives a tribute. Like, yeah, she does it for Prince. It's like
She fucked up the Prince one too, though. Made it about her. I'm like, who makes these
I
decisions?
don't know I don't know who made the decision to have her do it. But you got what you put.
Man, I don't like
do something.
I don't like that because Madonna is a legend. First of all, let's not take any of her stripes away. But at the same time, how
Totally
do you
a
even
legend.
fix your face not to talk about that amazing soul who is no longer here in the proper way? I just don't understand that thinking. But another
I mean,
legend.
why not somebody like? And I hate that I'm saying it like this, but why not somebody? Why not a minority? You know, why has it been Madonna these past few
Say it.
mishaps?
No, don't say
who's
minority,
been, like,
say it.
I feel like minorities, man. Like anybody that's not white. Anybody that's not white. Why couldn't it have been anybody else? Like the thing that I feel that they're doing is, our legends passed, and then they're putting a white legend in front of us to semi talk about them. It's kind of like drowning out.
So
what
is that the Jedi mind trick? Is that the conspiracy?
That's what I feel like it is. I mean, and going back to what I said earlier, like I feel like the VMAs are so black and not black at the same time. Like every artist up there,
everything is so black but not black at the same time.
And that's but it's progressively getting worse. Like it's so bad. Like
I sound crazy when I say things, right? But then kind of.
No, you just sound crazy when we ask.
Are you still talking about your comparison to the BET Hip Hop Awards? Are you still talking about this shit, Rory?
Carry on.
You said that the VMAs were
it's like the new BET Awards. It's like the new.
What does that
can't be black entertainment television and white entertainment television.
I'm not.
That's what the VMAs.
I'm not saying that we're comparing the two. I'm just saying it's the.
I'm trying to save you. I'm trying to save you.
Okay. I'm just trying to understand. I honestly just don't understand.
I'm just saying, like, as you can see, like a lot of stuff in the BET Awards that happened years ago are happening now on the VMA Awards.
Rory. Okay, so J-Lo also another legend also performed. J-Lo killed it to me. I think she
killed it. She did
not look as stiff as people said.
Way too long.
Why are people saying she looks stiff? Because I didn't see stiff. I saw a beautiful soul, Versace'd out. Hell of a set. I think that might have been her Vegas show, by the way.
I saw a beautiful soul as well. I just think that people were trying to think of like J-Lo in her peak. Like I felt like for the J-Lo that I know, it did seem a little bit stiff. I mean, a little bit, but
she's 45 and a half.
My point. What are we doing? I agree. I just think that people are like stuck on the the younger J-Lo. People are stuck on the J-Lo that we knew, but I think she did amazing. Like I could not have done that. There's no way in hell I'd be able to perform that long, that hard.
That's a long time.
Well, big shout out to J-Lo. I love how she brought Ja Rule out at the end.
I loved it. I loved that she brought Ja Rule out.
And I love the hype man skills of DJ Khaled. Another one.
Somebody said J-Lo 49, y'all.
She 49?
Is she 49?
I mean, I knew that. I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. You so petty, whoever you are.
She did great. I mean, she did amazing.
She about to be 50, bro.
She turned 50 this year or next year?
Whatever.
I'm pretty
Rory,
sure.
Her next birthday is 50. Rory is over here smoking the Hemi. Cardi B won 3 awards. Y'all give it for Cardi B, our favorite raptress out here in these streets.
Raptress.
You like the raptress?
I like the raptress.
If you heard it anywhere else, they heard it here on the Ball Alert Show. I love the way she started out the show with the thing like she was breastfeeding. That was so hood rich.
That was hard.
That was like so hood. And then she came out with the award. You saw what I'm talking about? Like she came out like, you ain't that.
There's no way she was about to show culture off at the VMAs. I just, no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, that would have been so like not a problem. But anyway, it was beautiful how she did that. And then she also had something to say in a sneaky way, not a sneak way, a professional.
A little slick diss?
Shade?
A little corporate read?
It was professional. She just was. Yeah, she had some
It was a corporate read.
Octavia Burns said it right. She had some media training. Mm-hmm. And at the end, well, check it out.
I am so happy, to receive this award. A couple of months ago, a lot of people were saying, you gambling your career. You're about to have a baby. What are you doing? And I had a baby. I carried the baby. And now I'm still winning awards. I want to thank all my fans, my family that supported me, all the love that my fans, that my friends, that everybody shows me is genuine, is beautiful. And that's something that God gave me that you can't buy, bitch. Thank you so much, Marty Gang.
Yeah, that was basically saying to what Nicki Minaj was saying about the fact that Atlantic paid for her initial success. Blase, blah. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj, y'all. She was honored as well. At the end of her acceptance speech, she came for Charlamagne, saying today on Queen Radio that she's giving the Cocksucker of the Day award to somebody. Everybody knew who she was talking about. And then most recently, she said,
"Whole nigga of the week, of course, is Travis Scott." Woo! Travis Scott on Thursday, when he realized the Queen was about to have the #1 album in America, he and his label decided to have Kylie and baby Stormy put up a tour pass. He had her go and post and say, hey, me and Stormy can't wait to see y'all. How are you selling something that does not have anything to do with your album, but it's being counted on Billboard as album sales? But what we not gonna do is have this auto-tune man coming up here selling fucking sweaters and telling y'all he sold 500,000 fucking albums, because he didn't. And it's a lot of rappers behind the scene that want to talk about it and they're scared. But sweetheart, I'm not scared. I'm legendary in these streets.
I don't know why
he didn't deserve that.
Not only does he, but why are you going so hard on everybody? That's not the spirit of what we doing. What you do? That's not the spirit.
50,000 of Travis Scott's sales, 50,000 units were bundled up in his merch.
That's beautiful.
He bought a T-shirt from the tour or whatever he was on. It came with the album.
That's beautiful, but just like Prince and the Musicology tour.
Subtract his second week sales. If you subtract the merch sales, she actually was number one.
Okay, but that doesn't matter. It's creativity. Sales. It's ways to make more money. It's ways to. My thing with Musicology. Remember when Prince did it? You bought a ticket to the thing. You got a record, and he got a sound scan. I mean, a sound scan for the sale or whatever it's called. But my point is, why? Why are you going on everybody? I'm confused. You are the queen. You are at the pinnacle of your career. Why?
Sound disgruntled.
I think she probably has some things that she's dealing with, and she's just spiraling out of control. Like, it's causing her to lash out on so many different things. Like, she's not able to focus her anger or her energy where it needs to go.
She's trolling.
But you're successful. You have money. You have all the things you dreamed of. It's somebody else's turn. It's a whole nother world out here that's not our generation. Not that you're my generation, but
do y'all think that she's saying that it's not someone else's turn, or that like somebody else can't be as successful as her at the same time?
What she's saying.
That's how she's acting.
I'm still number one. I'm still the best. No, you're not. You're not. Number two right now to Travis Scott.
Who sold merch with the CDs. But my point is, it's unnecessary and it has to come to an end. Big shout out to Travis Scott for going number one. And on your new baby and that bag you done got pregnant.
Shout out to Nicki.
Boy, yeah, that's a smart play. I know Tiger is sick.
Shout out to Nicki for knowing she's number one. Good for her for feeling that confident and saying that she is still number one. Good for her. Go Queen. Go, because these niggas say that shit all day.
Ooh, you turn up on them.
Go.
Okay. So you got her back. All right.
Yeah. Ethiopian gang.
Yeah. Barb in the building.
The Barbs get off school at 3:30, around 3:30 p.m.
The Barbs aren't in school, Rory. I'm sorry. The Barbs are millennials. They got to be.
Oh no, she has some Barbs.
She got some grade school kids.
Really?
Definitely.
Oh, all right. So,
these kids are grown, Kenny Burns.
It's fine. On to some bigger and better news from the same crew. Drake visits a heart patient. Did y'all see the video?
That was very sweet.
Did y'all see the video? Put it on the screen. He walks into
that was sweet.
The ward where she was. She just had heart surgery not too long. She could not. She's like, what? And then she like stared at him for a second. But he was so cool. And this is why I like Drake. Drake is an emotional, character. But you can see, like, that type of thing really, he was super happy to be there and do that. Like, as a father,
smile from ear to ear.
Yes, and she was so happy. That's what it's about, y'all. We can't be out here worrying about number one slots. You know what I'm saying? When you've been number one so many times. And I just think that if we think about life in actuality, fuck who's the baddest, lifestyles depend on salary, and my mentality is money. No, that's not real. That's the wrong verse. Yeah. No, but that was a verse. Was that from? Okay, I forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, Omarosa said that Donald Trump will deport his wife if she divorces him.
What?
Duh.
Oh yeah, she got a green
card. Her parents gonna have to go back too.
Where are the Free Melania shirts at though? We got them on the press yet? Are they here? Somebody called the Ball Alert front office.
We need to get some shirts done.
The Free Melania, wouldn't you wear a Free Melania shirt?
I'll put that on the hat.
Don't you want Melania to be free?
We need to put that on the hat. New Rari hat.
Free Melania shirts, $29.99 on ballermerch.com ASAP. But that's definitely the truth. But I want to talk about Kanye's motherfucking slippers, y'all.
I like the slippers.
You like the slippers? Okay. Let me just give my
I'm talking about just the slippers.
Let's talk about the outfit. I'm a fashion specialist as well. The suit I'm not mad at the suit. I'm mad at the way he wore the suit.
I agree.
The suit was actually rather player in detail, one button in a crossbody kind of thing, but the slippers were too small. I don't know if people saw that.
I did see that when he was putting Kim in the car. I noticed that the back was
were too small, but then they were ugly as shit. Okay, and then he had on gray socks. So I don't know how much longer people are gonna put up. And this is off of Kanye now going on the rest of society wearing these big ass orthopedic shoes and all this shit that is clearly trendy. Now, in the fashion world, fashion gods try things. It's fine.
That's what happens.
It's supposed to happen. But at some point, you gotta know when shit look ridiculous.
They look like clown shoes, especially if those
should be looking
really,
ridiculous.
Really big ones. The really big ones. The ones that are kind of okay big, it's cool. But
what's okay big, Rory? Please give me an example of a shoe.
Slightly bigger than your normal.
Like
shoe.
what?
That's cool.
The Versace shoe, is that acceptable?
I don't like neither one of them.
Okay, the Balenciaga. I need a shoe, motherfucker. You cannot make that statement without giving me a shoe.
Ones.
The big ones. Okay,
big ones.
Agreed.
This is too big.
Yes, especially if you size 11 shoe, you big foot motherfucker.
I do want to take a time out. Put Lil Wayne on the screen. This is the first time y'all has ever seen him in a suit. 2 Chainz wedding.
Yeah.
So we talking about outfits. Lil Wayne has never been in a suit.
Ever?
No.
Wow.
He dressed up in a suit for the first time.
Well, I saw him in a shirt and bow tie. I wouldn't call that a suit.
That is a suit.
That's a suit for Lil Wayne. Okay? Yeah, that's a suit.
Okay, is somebody going to address his health or the way he's looking?
It's
is
looking
somebody
pretty bad.
Address it? I'm just curious.
That's one of my
concerned.
favorite rappers of all time.
I'm just saying, I don't know how that's looking to y'all, but maybe it's the color of the hair that is throwing
I think it was the color of the hair.
But the color of the hair and his dreads are coming back a little bit.
Real quick,
his lines receding is what you're saying?
No, he pulled it back.
Do y'all think that Kim was dressed appropriately for a wedding?
She was just like Kanye's wife.
She was dressed like
right,
but
Kim
Kardashian is a fashion icon.
She dressed like Kim
right, but don't y'all think like weddings?
Yeah, no, it was not a wedding dress at all.
It was
that wasn't an appropriate.
But she's a fashion icon.
I feel it. There's so much fashion you can wear that's appropriate for a wedding.
I 100% agree.
Not for her. She's Kim Kardashian, and then you have everybody.
Yeah, but lime green.
We've seen her in things that were appropriate for weddings, and she wasn't at a wedding wearing them at the time. Like we've seen it before. She's very well capable.
You know what? I want to say this. Susan Burns killed that statement because there's appropriate, attire for weddings. There is.
Yeah, like sometimes I look at it, I'm just like what?
Dej Loaf's outfit. Put it on the screen right now.
Oh,
you've been waiting to talk about Dej Loaf.
You said what was not appropriate.
$99.99 at Bed Bath & Beyond. When you walk in, go all the way to the back where you see the little curtains.
Don't talk about my Dej.
All the way to the back.
Don't talk about my Dej. She got pretty toes too.
Call me crazy, but I enjoyed it. I like her fashion sometimes.
And her hair was cute. She's so cute. I just want to put her in my pocket. Dej Loaf, come get in my pocket. Let's do a photo shoot.
No.
She fly.
I thought you know those little squirrels that can fly.
Why you hit Judge Host in the head?
Put the little squirrel that can fly on the thing. There you go. See, it's flying. If you dropped her out of a helicopter, she could fly and land perfectly.
Don't talk about Dej Loaf. She's off limits.
Talking about she was looking like a flying squirrel.
I love her face and her toes.
She's adorable.
I sound a little bit weird right now.
Yeah, there you go again.
If I dress crazy, y'all gonna kill my ass too. God damn it, don't whip.
All right, Dej Loaf for president.
People have different styles.
Now time for Baller Mail.
Speaking of all these celebrities doing some crazy shit. Message.
Talk to me, Rory. Come on, I need some energy.
It's about to get crazy. Which celebrity has tarnished his or her legacy by acting out on social media? I'm going to read it one more time.
Talk to me.
Which celebrity has tarnished his or hers legacy by acting out on social media? Sound off in 3, 2.
Ask the question one more time.
Okay.
Sorry for the people in the back.
Which celebrity has tarnished his or her legacy by acting out on social media?
Yeah, man. Rory, why don't you start?
Donald Trump doesn't count. He's not a celebrity. He's a piece of shit.
But that's a great example.
That's a great example.
That's a great example because he is a cold racist now. Like, you didn't know he was, you know what I'm saying? Like, before the presidency, you did not know he was a racist. Fact or fiction? You thought he was just a white dude that was talking crazy. He was with black folk. He had the whole yaminery going on. But as soon as he got in office, you saw he was a cold racist. supporting racial bullshit, dividing the country. Fuck Donald Trump. I'm sorry. Who else?
Nicki Minaj.
Who?
Nicki Minaj. These recent
her outbursts recently are very, very. I don't think it tarnished it though.
I don't think tarnishing.
I don't know if it's tarnishing.
It's a bad light.
It depends. It got a little bit more time to fester before we throw it.
It's getting bad. She's getting worse.
You think?
It ain't getting better.
Are there any guys can you name any more guys that have ruined?
We name a guy first, just so you know.
I said any more. I said, whoa! I said, can y'all name any more guys? Me too, motherfucker. Because I just want to point out how a lot of men talk a lot of shit, and you don't hear a lot of DJs, siding with another DJ talking about I'm gonna ban your music and
Oh, you talking about DJ Envy?
I'm talking about all of it, all of it.
What are you talking about?
DJ Envy, yes.
What did Envy do?
He sided with Self.
Well, hold on. That was more so because Nicki Minaj said, "I got some niggas outside. I'm finna pull up." That's him saying,
"Nah, don't do that.
Don't do that."
I feel you.
So what are you talking
about? But I've heard a lot of other artists or people threaten other people, and their music doesn't get banned.
But, okay, Envy has nothing to do with that. Now, Flex. I think
Flex? That's a good
Funk Flex going as hard as he went on the youngins. He kind of removed a whole generation from looking up to when he's a legend in the space.
And when he went back and forth with Kid Capri, that let me down.
Well, I think also Kid Capri for me kind of let me down too. Not that it tarnished. I think he's already transitioned and not transitioned as in died. I'm talking about transition into he's gonna get a check forever because he's one of the best DJs ever. That's what I meant.
Would you say transition not to dying?
Yeah, I just wanted to clarify because transition seems so permanent. But he's there. He's the king of what he does. He's gonna go on cruises. He's gonna do Essence. He's the man. But my point is, when you think
like the greatest, the album, your greatest hits, we go cruises.
You know what I'm talking about? But when you think of Kid Capri, you don't see him in that goddamn Louis Vuitton crown with the bifocal glasses going crazy on Flex. It kills you, you know what I mean? But then that's just social media. This needs to be another addition to your question, Rari.
Go ahead.
Social media kills people in general because you get to see the real them. It be motherfuckers you look up to, and you be like, that's my ooh, and then you see them and they don't brush their teeth before they speak. You know what I'm talking about? Or they just be on some whole other, and you be like, damn, I wasn't ready for all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I flip it and say what social media does to make you appreciate a celebrity, you could look at Will Smith.
Will Smith should he should run for president.
He has the best.
No bullshit.
It just depends on what you decide to put out, how you put your content out.
He makes me feel alive. Pause. Smith, that sounded kind of crazy. He does.
He doesn't post. He posts his life.
Yeah.
He ain't posting
But he does it very well, the way it's edited, the way it's shot.
Yeah, he's rich as hell.
Yeah,
so he can have everybody around him. I need all of the graphic people. But this is what I feel about Will Smith, and I'm going to say this. Will Smith has never wavered from who he is. Thus why he is one of the greatest contributors to black culture, to pop culture, and one of the greatest artists of all times. Because if you look at art, and it transcends the genre you enter, right? He came in as a rapper, but his thespian game and resume, his parental, it's another level of contribution. I look forward to him. Period. You know what I'm talking about? And it's just amazing that he's been able to stand the test of time doing him.
They just have a beautiful family. I mean, they collectively, I think, they show us what black family can really be. You can still be so successful. You can still be so successful and have this balance at home. And I think a lot of us kind of lose that.
And you can go through shit and get through it.
Absolutely. Like Nicki Minaj. She's going through something and she will get through.
I do see a lot of black fathers, though.
Did Kanye get through what he was going through?
I think he's still going through it, but he will get through as well.
Everybody calm down. I do see, however, black fathers, it's almost time for confusion.
It's almost time. Hurry up.
I see black fathers stepping up like never before, though. I do see the participation, the effort. I think a lot of people do things for social media for the rewards of I'm a father.
Totally.
But at the same time, though, I do see black fathers more active.
Being a father is cool now.
You know what I'm saying? I really think it has been made cool. And I want to say this, though. Now that we're getting all that together, we need to see black families.
Yes.
We need a motherfucker make a decision not to quit.
Marry that woman.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, fellas, it don't get no different. no matter who she is. After a little while, it becomes the same. So you got to process that before. But I'm not about to start preaching yet.
Why not? We love the
now
preachers.
Now it's time for comment creeping.
Creep, paying from his full time. Creep.
Okay, so clearly we're gonna continue to talk about Nicki Minaj. You know, she's a hot topic right now. Episode 41 of the Ball Alert Show. So recently she sat with Angie Martinez, and Rembello posted the video. Caesar put that on the screen so everybody can follow along. Comments, the whole time she was talking about herself in 2018 and giving Cardi advice, I knew she was psycho, but I never thought she was, I never knew she was psycho too. The hypocrisy. Hashtag Cardi B, hashtag Lil Kim. Lil Kim responds with, that emoji, like, that one. And then she's laughing and just like shaking her damn head. Now, it's a lot of comments in this, and a lot of y'all, I agree. Did you see this?
Did you see the video? Play it.
Okay, we need to play this.
What scares people? Success. When you don't make moves and when you don't climb up the ladder, everybody loves you because you're not competition. When you become competition, the people start, wait. Yeah, people's like, hold on. So true. So I felt like you're gonna go down in history now as a sore loser, as opposed to going down in history as the queen. Because if you can't beat them, join them. If you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. You don't have to feel the need to put somebody down and make yourself feel better. I see people do things all the time that I think, they remind me of Nicki Minaj. But it's like, do you, honey? It's like we all take from each other. There's nothing, that's why
I think that it's coming to a head. I think that her personality needs to transcend into acting, into more, no, I promise you, she can act. I don't know if y'all agree with me. I think she acts all the time. And I think that she could go into, I really do. I think that she could go into acting. She did a great job in Barbershop 17 or whatever it was.
I agree that she can, but I think that there's probably a real issue, and I just think that she's not delivering it the right way.
Why can't
no
she
problem.
Be homie and be like embrace,
and she might just end up being okay. I don't want to bash her.
That might not be the issue. Like she might have other issues going on, and I think that the way she's putting this out,
y'all be going on people, these false prophets. It's motherfuckers out here right now that's a piece of shit. That motherfuckers be glorifying and give 400 chances to. Let's not just break fuckers down without.
Amen.
Okay. All right.
You get what I'm saying? Don't break people down for the sake of breaking them down.
But she hasn't what?
I ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
What are you gonna say?
Don't say it.
I'm just saying though, there's pieces of shit that run pop culture.
We not talking about Cardi B though.
No, I'm definitely not talking about Cardi B. I don't know what he's talking about.
We talking about Nicki Minaj. I'm confused. And why she ain't being the big homie to the other female rappers. I've heard her mention everyone except for Cardi though. She mentioned Cardi, but like, why can't you be the big sister? You're the legend.
We don't know what happened. 100%. We really don't know what happened.
To be honest with you, if you the big homie.
That's 100% facts. All I'm saying is, I think it's time to transition. And when you get frustrated,
but what makes her the big homie? Just because Cardi came into the industry? I understand that. But what makes her the big homie? Like what I'm saying is,
Kenny's the big.
I agree with what you're saying. I got you. But what I'm saying is, Nicki has been saying that there was something spewing since last year. You know what I'm saying?
She's the big homie.
Maybe she's tried to fix it, and it's not being. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that she hasn't tried to fix it.
You can look at Cardi and tell. Cardi's just on some. My nigga, I'm just thankful.
I'm happy to be here. Right.
And it's not figured out on the way.
Right.
Cardi is telling you what's going on.
I understand.
I've been doing this shit forever. Y'all bitches bow down to me. Damn, bro.
Come on over here. Come on. Also, come here. Also, join. Come.
I think. Listen.
Come.
Listen, I think what y'all. Okay, listen. Hold on, Robert. Listen. What I'm saying is, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. What I'm saying is, sometimes there's a message behind the chaos, and I think that we're drowning. We don't know because she's not delivering it properly.
You sound like you're defending.
No, but that's what I'm saying too. On a certain level, that she's not done. She hasn't ruined herself.
She definitely has not ruined herself.
She's tripping. She hasn't ruined herself.
Okay, let me go back. Lil' Kim. When Lil' Kim came out, she did songs with MC Lyte, Queen Latifah. They even had a song called Ladies Night with
but that whole era was unity.
And my nigga.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you.
Why can't we
no, hip hop was created to get away from gangs and not have to sell drugs.
You got beef with Remy Ma, cool.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is we got to give her the opportunity to either jump off the cliff.
We're giving her the opportunity.
No, because we can't kill her. That's my whole point about killing superheroes.
It's not our job to kill her like that.
That's what I'm saying. Now we're not talking literally. We're talking figuratively.
The minute somebody does something a little bit off, like everybody's so quick to just be like, oh, you're tarnishing yourself. Like, damn.
I am with you from the standpoint.
The same way as Kanye.
No, and I feel the same way about Kanye as well.
I feel the same way.
You want to take away all the contribution for some unclarity? She's clearly has issues.
Are you gonna give up on me if I start being emotional for a crazy?
You're different. Because I know you. I don't know Kanye.
I feel you.
Nicki.
I feel you. But just because you don't know them doesn't mean that they don't deserve the same space to grow. Like it doesn't mean that they don't deserve that same compassion.
No, Sue, that's not how that shit go. That's not how society works. That is
unfortunately.
Unfortunately. You go off of what a motherfucker put on social media. That's what you judge someone off of.
Unfortunately.
Yes. But
okay.
Unfortunately is correct.
That is her job for us to judge her based off what she puts out.
Trump's he's special.
Right. So, do you think she's capable of being the big? Like, do you think she knows how to do that?
Yes, she does.
Because right now it doesn't seem like she knows. I don't think she is capable because I don't think she's aware of what that is to people. Maybe she didn't have a big homie to know.
But when she grow, but see that's when.
And I say that all the time. Do I not?
I got an answer for you. So when she finally realizes it, and Cardi is so past her at that point, she gonna be like, "Fuck you, nah, I'm cool."
Like I don't want to be the homie.
I don't want to be your homie now.
That's okay. If that happens, it happens. Like,
she don't have somebody in her corner that's gonna be like, "Yo, you need to chill out." Nobody's
my nigga, but that's my point. Though.
Level, you can't talk to none of them.
Like when Kanye West didn't say anything on what's the white boy show again? Jimmy Fallon. No. He didn't say nothing.
Kimmel.
He didn't say nothing, right? What y'all got to say about that?
No, he should have said something, and that was the opportune time to say something. But by not saying nothing, he was stirring the pot like he always
totally.
Does.
It sounds like
when he paused.
When he paused,
wasn't he saying that he was trying to think of the answer?
Yeah, he said So this is my thing. I just don't think we should throw Nicki under the bus.
We're not throwing her under the bus.
No, but people are, and we're reporting news here. So things we said today about Travis Scott, the things we're doing, that's because that's what she said, and what she did.
Right.
I bring the goons up to holler at goddamn DJ Self.
Yeah, my thing is this.
Band to me.
I think she's at a crossroads creatively in her life, and I think that these people that are in this light, they go through this whole pivot of trying to figure themselves out, and it has nothing to do with us. Yes, they disappoint us. Yes, they say things that offend people. Yes, but that's in their minds.
So they're not held
I'm not at 1,000%, but I am saying this: you cannot erase the contribution or try to. Social media allows people to say the most reckless and dangerous things without consequence. That breaks people's spirits, especially weak people. And a lot of these celebrities, and I'm not saying this is Nicki, but I am saying a lot of these celebrities, that's all they have.
Imagine years of being torn down, years of negative comments, years of being told, be this way, be that way, and then finally trying to come into your own space. You don't know where you are. So all I'm saying is this is a relatable... I've never been, under the magnitude that she's under, so I've never lashed out in this way. But I understand what pressure feels like. Mm-hmm. Like I understand what being belittled feels like, or being ganged up on, or being misunderstood. I understand that.
Rappers of all time, we're not even belittling her. You can't even do that to someone who's
you're belittling what her issue may be.
But I'm questioning her greatness. I'm questioning her leadership.
No, 100%.
That's what I'm questioning.
And you're right.
Other people question her leadership.
Yeah, you're 100% right.
We agree with that.
You are 100% right. But all I'm saying is we're saying that sometimes people go overboard with the ridicule.
Okay, so that's what we're doing then, right?
No, we're not going overboard with it.
Oh, okay.
You're saying that you're kind of like saying that
being a bad big homie.
You said that she basically is in the category with the pieces of shit.
No, I said she's headed down. She could potentially tarnish her legacy.
Okay, you're changing it because you didn't say that.
Like, because she could potentially tarnish her legacy. Because I named her as one of the celebrities that
Right. That's what I'm saying. But she has not tarnished it yet. I think she's in a double Dutch kind of space where she could put herself in that category.
Like, hey, bro, like the motherfuckers is over here like, hey, bro, calm down, bro. Like, you the best, nigga.
Yeah,
like, chill.
And I agree with that. But again, I just all of our cultural superheroes, they try to tear down anyway. They try to put in. Why do you think it's amplified so much? Why do you think they allowing lean all this stuff on the radio now? Back in the day, they would not. You couldn't say damn, let alone cry, cook, whatever. They let you say whatever because they want you to do it. They want you to be chemical.
Radio now.
I was listening to something.
Kill each other is what they say.
They blurred out. They blurred out dick and played nigger, and I was like, what are we listening to? Like, how did that happen?
It's systematic. They are trying to brainwash us.
They were saying shit all on the
show last night. All on the show.
Yeah,
Plenty.
the rules are bending, and not for us. Yeah. So with that, now it's time for Confucius Says. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to be long-winded today, but there are a lot of actions by superheroes that many people look up to, and God damn it, they're disappointing their fans. They're disappointing their supporters. They're disappointing the people that look up to them. And I just want to say, sometimes your superheroes have to disappoint you, because that's the only way you gonna know that they are human too.
Yes.
Because, see, we give too much credit to motherfuckers out here in these streets because of the celebrity, the light in which they participate in, the clothes that they wear, and the things that they have. But guess what? Worldly possessions don't mean you are something, ladies and gentlemen. They don't mean you hold any more value than the butt-naked motherfucker run down the street, crazy as a road lizard. Absolutely the truth. And I will also say this. Be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. The dream is real, Baller Nation. Go for it. Be great. Peace.
Baller alert! The dream is real.